inside the car. Basically, we are now in Dublin. It's been a bit of a hectic start to it. So we got a train at 9:30. The train didn't arrive on time because of a signal failure. There's always signal failure with trains in the UK. So when that train ended up being like 40, 50 minutes late to actually arrive, we were on it for about half an hour. And then they're like, oh wait, a truck has actually hit a bridge up ahead. We cannot move forward unless they check it out, because legally they cannot, in case it obviously falls through and stuff. Halfway across the journey, once we got going, because that didn't actually end up taking as long as I thought it was. So a bit further into the journey, they're like, okay, this train's actually going to stop here. We're not going to tell you why, but we're not going to take you all the way to the airport. So I might have got on another train, which was more of a local train, so I had like a lot of smaller stops on it. A lot of small stops on it, so it took a lot longer. So then we kind of just accepted the fact that we weren't going to make this flight, and we just had to get another one, just see kind of what happens from there. So we get to the check-in, and we're like, look, we're getting this flight, it's going out in like half an hour. We know we're not going to make it. What can we do? Because neither me and my partner have ever missed a flight before, so I've literally no idea what to do in that circumstance. We're just expecting like having to pay for like another ticket or something. And they're like, right, are these your bags? And they're like, and we said yeah, because we had like a mini suitcase, weekender bag, backpack, tote bag. So we're expecting to check in the mini suitcase and the weekender bag, and then they're like, you know what, just go straight through, because at this point they've already done all the checked in bags, like just go straight through. If you actually want to check your bags, then you have to wait for the next flight. So they actually let us through, even though we didn't pay, because you got to pay extra to take the bags in the overhead locker instead of checked in. So you got to pay like an extra like tenner per bag, I think it is. So that was really nice of them. And then we get through to the security bit. The guy that was doing the, you know, when you put all the bits in the box so that it goes to the scanner and stuff, the guy that was there was kind of like really rude, and I was like low-key quite scared because I had my film camera with us, and that has to be hand checked because film can't go through a scanner, otherwise it literally ruins it. So he was basically shouting at these other people, and I was really stressed out, thinking that I was going to get shouted at. And he was being like really rude, like mumbling stuff under his breath, acting like people were being really stupid, but they're not. The guy's instructions weren't clear. So now I get to him, and I'm like, "Hey, these are like film, like they can't go through. Can I get them hand checked, please?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And then he continues shouting at like other people. So I don't really know what that was about. So I get through that bit fine, and then when I get through the like whole like scanner thing, we've got like stand like this, and it's like facial scans and stuff like that. I noticed my partner's weekend bag's being checked. I'm like, oh god, what is it? And we realised, because we're intended for these bags to be checked in, that my face washes are obviously over the limit of the carry-on liquid like situation. So then they checked it, and then somehow my cleansing oil had been flagged for like similar material to a bomb, which I'm like, okay with that. So then we had to wait for like one of their managers to come and like check and do the questions and stuff, which is absolutely fine, but we're kind of like, right, we've only got like 5 minutes until the gates close for this flight. And I was talking to the lady while my boyfriend was being like questioned and stuff. They were only asking like a few questions, and I was like, look, the flight's in like 5 minutes. Is there any chance we can make this or not? And they're like, oh yeah, you've got plenty of time. I was like, right, okay, weird. And then we kind of explained the situation to the manager, and it was like, look, we've had a right situation. This morning, train issues with it, we started running late and stuff. We're going to end up missing our flight now. Is there anything that can be done? And they ended up actually taking us through a little shortcut. So I ended up missing like the whole like duty-free sort of food area, and actually got pretty much straight to the gate. And I ended up making a fight because for some reason they were boarding people later than they should have been, because it said the gate closed at 25 minutes past or something, and we got there maybe like 22, not even 22, maybe like 1:45, and the actual flight takes off at like 5:45. So it was very go, and we managed to get through. We didn't have to pay for our carry-on luggage, and it was just really crazy that we ended up making this flight, which was the original flight, after so much trial and tribulations. So like 3 different train issues, getting searched at the security, all that, and then we finally made it. So then we've obviously got to Dublin, nice and fine. I was kind of sad because there was no like welcome to Dublin sign or anything, and so it was quite sad because I always enjoy watching travel vlogs where they're like, welcome to ... and I always think it's a good opener for a video. But yeah, so now I'm doing my makeup, so we're about to go out. I've showered, I'm clean. I felt disgusting after I haven't like run. I was actually sweating when we were getting searched at the security thing, because I was like, well, do you want to miss our flight? And I just don't have the energy for this. So now, yeah, we're getting ready. We're actually going to go to the Temple Bar tonight, even though I know it's really touristy and really stupidly expensive, but it's one of them ones where I feel like we've got to experience it. So we're going to do that, and then tomorrow we've got a whole day planned. So we're going to go to the Kilmainham, anyway, the jail, tomorrow morning, and then we're going to do the Guinness Storehouse in the afternoon and do a few bits in between. So I'm very excited. We've got a really good itinerary planned out. Good morning. It is now day 2. This morning we are going to the Kilmainham jail, and then what we're doing tonight? Oh yeah, we're going to Guinness Storehouse. We're going to go to quite a few bookshops in between, which I'm quite excited for. Picked quite a few out, and they seem to all be within a similar area. So I'll pop in the vlog what the name of them are, because I'm quite excited. This hotel freaks me out because whenever someone's walking upstairs, it literally sounds like it's right outside my door. Absolutely knocked out yesterday after the pub. I'm really happy with the one that we went to. We were just going to potter about, but we ended up just staying in that one. Apparently it's like the one that wins all the awards as well, which I would have thought would be Temple Bar, but after we left the pub, we just walked a long way home, even though it was very, 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 very wet. Don't know if you can see in the clips I put in from last night, but it was disgustingly wet, especially when you had to walk over the river because the wind would come out of nowhere. So then we quickly went into the side streets again and hid from the weather. Also, I don't think I've shown my nails just yet. These are my nails. Don't really get my nails done very often, but when I do, hello camera. There we go, look how cute. I'm really excited for the pub crawl tonight. Get a good feel of it. I really, really enjoyed the one yesterday though. Like, this is just right up my street because I love music. Like, I've got a no con top on right now. I absolutely love music and like stuff like that. And I always get really bored in pubs, and it's really funny because me and my boyfriend have been together for 6 years next week, which is absolutely crazy. But we never know what to talk about, so the fact that I think there is like a singer in like every pub maybe, so it just keeps us entertained. The guy was doing some crazy mashups as well. He did like Pink Pony Club, Poker Face and something else, and then into something else, and it was unreal. Whoa, it's massive. Holy shit.
if we did that correctly, everyone, you should be getting a little bit of sweetness. You need more practice, it's the only way, guys. For now, though, if there's any beer still left in your glasses, we can all do a group cheers on 3. But does anyone know how we say cheers in Ireland? What do we say? Exactly, guys, we say sláinte. So on the count of 3, you can raise your glasses and give me your biggest sláinte. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Enjoy, guys. So congratulations, everyone. You can finish those off.
Which one was popular? This one, yeah. so pretty, isn't it?
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Hello everyone, back home now. I know it's been a little bit since I've actually talked, so I thought I would give a little bit of a recap of what we did, give a little haul of all the things that we bought and stuff like that. So the last time I talked to you, I think that was before we went to the Guinness factory and stuff like that. Went to the jail, which was really, really, really cool. I didn't realise it was a political prison. I just thought it was a normal like jail sort of thing. But there was so much history inside of that, and you weren't allowed to film, so that's why I don't have any clips of that. But I do have some photos which I can put in here, but we weren't allowed to film, which makes sense because, you know, it's how they make the money and stuff. It was something I definitely recommend. It was so cheap as well to get into. I think it was only like a couple euro. Another thing that was really cool is some of the prisoners within the jail actually snuck in some cameras and seeing some of the like secret photos and stuff was so cool. There's a whole exhibition on it at the end, which was the most interesting thing ever. Yeah, and then we went to the Guinness Storehouse, which were like, this is so expensive, how can this be worth it? And oh my god, it's such an experience. There's so many things to do, it's so interactive. You get like a free drink with it, you get a taster thing, like they make you do like a Guinness tasting thing in like a tasting room. And that was really cool. And then I went to like Temple Bar and stuff, and the weirdest thing happened, right? So I don't know if watching this you know, but Temple Bar is the most expensive pub, and we've actually found out yesterday that they have dynamic pricing, so it means the busier it gets, the more expensive the pints get. We walked in and this woman hands my boyfriend a Guinness. She was like, look, people have bought this for us, we don't want them, do you want a Guinness, basically? And you got handed one. And it was insanely busy in there as well, and literally was waiting to be served, and the lady was like, here, do you want a Guinness? So it was, yeah, this whole weekend's been really, really bizarre. So yeah, we went to Temple Bar. We didn't stay out too late. I think we stayed out until like 12. And then the next day we went on this thing called Viking Splash, where it's like a boat that drives through the city first and then it goes into the water, and like they tell you like information and stuff like that. So that was really fun, really cool. I'd really recommend it. It was like, I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10 experience. And you just got like little Viking hats and stuff like that. That was really fun. And then after that we went to, what was it called? Marsh's Library. Went to Marsh's Library before I went to Trinity, because Trinity's library, all the books have been restored and stuff. So I went to Marsh's Library, where I'll put some like clips, well, you've probably already seen the clips and stuff, but I'll put some photos of it. It was really nice in there. Some really cool old books. And then I went to Trinity, which I was so excited about. And it was the most unreal thing, like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my whole life. I managed to actually keep what the Trinity Library looks like away from my boyfriend's, and it was a big surprise to him, so that was really nice. And then, is there anything else I've missed to tell? And then we basically just went out for a meal out, went to this Japanese place, which was unreal, 10 out of 10, really enjoyed it. Had some really cool cocktails as well. And then we went to Badass Cafe, which is one of the big music ones. Unfortunately, we had to leave a bit earlier because the shoes I had boots on for like the nice meal and stuff. The shoes I had on they just weren't comfortable at all for standing for that period of time. So I had to leave, unfortunately, which I would have definitely stayed that much longer. So it's quite sad, but what we ended up doing was we ended up just sitting outside, because in them places there's no seats anywhere, you've just got to stand. We ended up just people watching while we were waiting for my feet to feel a bit better to walk back, and the people watching in Dublin it's mental. It was so fun. There was so much going on at the same time, and yeah, but now I'll give a little haul. So what have we got in here? Oh yeah, so I've got some bits from Trinity. So I've got a bookmark. I don't know if you can see, but it's basically like a bookmark at the library. And then we've also got a fridge magnet of the library too. I don't know if you can see. So a fridge magnet, which is like kind of like 3D sort of thing. It's like textured. There goes the bookmark. Got this really cool like notebook with the Guinness. They say cool notebook sort of thing. And then, oh yeah, so we did actually have the trip for mine and my boyfriend's 6-year anniversary. So what we did was we got a glass engraved. I don't even know if you can even see it, but there you go. So 6-year anniversary on it. What else? Oh yeah, I got my granddad these Guinness marinades. So it's like a smoky marinade, a whole grain mustard, a sticky onion marmalade. So just some sauces basically, but yeah, that's what they look like. Guinness brolly, we're actually really wanting to get a big golf one, because we've been meaning to get a big golf brolly for a while, but you know, can't exactly take that on the plane. Oh yeah, we also got this tin of fudge of the library. Like, look how cool that is. Dublin fridge magnet. I'll give you 2 of our coolest merch items. So my boyfriend saw this. So it's a Guinness football jersey for the Champions League. Well, Premier League, sorry. So you've obviously got like the Premier League. Let me see. Premier League logo, Guinness logo, and it's like this black with almost like bronzing detail on, which is really cool. And then I got one too, which isn't for any particular like actual sport or anything. It's literally just a Guinness jersey, which I think is the coolest thing ever. So it's got all the numbers for the dates on and stuff, and then on the back it's got the logo and then Arthur Guinness's signature, which I think is so cool. So yeah, that's basically everything that we got. And I also just mentioned, so as I say, this trip was for mine and my boyfriend's anniversary. So it's actually our anniversary on Tuesday. Today is now Sunday. And tomorrow we are actually going to see 10 Things I Hate About You in the cinema, which we're both so incredibly excited for. We would love this film. I think it must be for an anniversary release because it's not just our cinema there doing it. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to see 10 Things I Hate About You, and then on Tuesday, actual anniversary, we'll be getting like a takeaway, and then we're making this like candle thing, so that'll be quite cool. So yeah, candle making thing. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's basically it. I've already got the wash on, and got my hair stuff in, so I'm gonna give my hair a nice wash, have a full body shower. Yeah, that's about it. So if you enjoyed it, thanks so much for watching. Sorry if it was a bit long and stuff like that, but yeah, if you enjoyed it, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.